Well, it's happened, and it's happened earlier than normal. I've got a broody hen, and it's not Hamble, who's the girl that's normally broody. It's Matilda, my lovely little speckled Sussex. So let me show you what broody looks like. Here we have her, pancake down in the nest and not wanting to come out. And she's probably not even sitting on any eggs. She might be, but I'll remove them. But she doesn't want to come out to play. So what you should do is lift them out, lift the chickens out regularly. Oh, she is sitting on eggs, look. Oh, she's actually sitting on one of her own. Oh, right. So here she is. This is little broody Matilda. Oh dear. Yeah, so they don't come out very often when they're broody. They'll sit in the nest for hours and hours and hours. Do you want to... Video me, I can take it. Yeah, so they don't come out of their nests very often when they're broody. They just sit in a little reverie on the nest, whether there's eggs in there or not. And they don't eat much, and they just get off the nest maybe once, maybe twice a day to have a drink, have a poo, and have a little bit to eat. So when you're not raising chicks, you don't really want a broody hen. You want them to be out and about, because then they'll eat plenty and they'll be a lot happier than just sort of sitting about in the nest for days or weeks on end. So what we've got to do is lift them off the nest regularly, make sure they can run around and have something to eat and drink. They'll probably find their own way back onto the nest eventually, but we just keep doing that until they break the habit. Right, so we'll put her down. Oops. And hopefully she'll run about with the others and have a little play. Hello. What are you doing in there? Now, you were doing this yesterday. Are you getting broody? Hmm? Or are you thinking you want to lay an egg? So some chickens get broody. I guess back in the day, most hens would get broody at some point, but it tends to have been bred out of some breeds. And broodiness basically means that they want to sit in a clutch of eggs and hatch them. And you'll see my Barnevelder chicken, Hamble, has been ultra broody the past 2 years. And it's blatantly obvious what her broodiness looks like. Matilda's had a little go here and there, but has tended not to be particularly broody. But this is a bit of unusual behaviour for her in the morning, rather than being out in the run ready to come out like the others. She's just sitting on the nest. Although later on yesterday she was out and about, so she obviously decided that it wasn't worth sitting all day. But yeah, it's either that or she's thinking about laying, but I'm not quite sure which yet. I lifted her out. She groaned a little bit and then has decided that okay, it's fine to be out. So there's did you see that? It was a squirrel closely followed by a cat. Stop chasing squirrels, you. He won't get it. Oh, jings. So it's 7:30 in the evening, it's quite dull, and the girls have been out for a little forage for an hour or so after we got home from work, and now they have taken themselves back to the run for a little chill out and a little munch before they take themselves to bed. What I do at this time is, in the extension, I don't know whether you can see, the thing with the red lid is a vegetable, is for hanging vegetables up for the girls to nibble at. So they get that during the day, normally a bit of cabbage and some sweet corn. And then in the evening I take out what's left and I pop it down in the run, and then they can finish it off, just sort of nibble the bits that they didn't manage to eat while it was in the while it was hanging up. So they do that, and they sit on the perch and they have a little drink of water and they chill out. And then before long, usually Matilda will say, right, it's time for bed. So she'll jump down, she'll wander up into the coop, and the others will follow and they'll get settled down before the automatic door shuts, and that'll be them. So that's their evening routine. But at the moment they're just chilling, and Hamble there is having a bit of a preen. And you can see when she's preening, her feathers are all sort of bumfled up. They sort of open up the feathers, fluff themselves up so that they can get in underneath the feathers into the skin while they're preening. And it's amazing how bendy their necks are. They can almost turn right round and get their backs. Are you going to come up as well, Beryl? And that'll be 4 in a row. Go on. You know you want to. Come on, Beryl. There's Edith. There's Beryl. Hamble and Matilda. We've had the dusk chorus, the birdies are settling down, the wild birds, and it's starting to get quiet. People around in other gardens are going into their houses, and I just love this time. What is it, Matilda? They've got a preen gland just at the base of their tail, and that secretes oil for them. So they're not doing it right now, but what they can do is they just turn round and pick up some of the oil in their beak and then use that while they're preening. There we go, 4 in a row. Oh, is that you girls? Have a little chill. Night night. Well, I hope you've enjoyed a little look at the girls and their adventures this week. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe to follow me in my chicken keeping and gardening journeys. Bye bye for now.